Hey, good evening, guys. So I want to have a conversation. So I mentioned that as of right now, I have a lot of female friends, probably more female friends than I do trans girlfriends. And that's not on purpose, it's just the way that it is. So, but it wasn't always like that for me. And that I do understand that today the narrative is that these relationships with trans women and females are hard to navigate. So I want to tell you about my experience because it wasn't always as great as it is now. So years ago, I had got my name change, and I was so excited to be getting a job with this name change. You know, like a lot of us are when we first get our name change. So at this job I was working at, one of my girlfriends that I've known for years was working at this job. And so we were coworkers now. And so she had a car and I didn't. So sometimes she'd pick me up for work, sometimes she'd bring me home. Quite often, actually. But she couldn't always do it because she had kids. So one day I left a few minutes early to get the bus because I understood I would not be getting a ride from her. When I get to the bus stop, I was the only one there because I had left a few minutes early before everyone else would be there. So this guy that we work with, nice dark skinned guy with a bald head, nice sports car, asked me if I needed a ride. So I took the ride. I was like, oh shit, he's gonna give me a ride. So he gave me a ride. And so, he was really friendly with me in the car, really nice. And I'm not gonna lie, I was smitten with the guy. I found him attractive. So I was like, maybe if I leave the next day, I was like, I'd be able to get that ride again. And so I went 5 minutes early, went to the bus stop, picked me up again. So it became like a regular thing. Like I kept running to that bus stop early to pick me. I was back then to get that ride from that cute boy. He was very friendly. He wasn't fresh. He wasn't any of those things, but he would give me really good conversation. And I was like kind of smitten with the guy. Like he was the apple of my eye for a little second. So I was thinking, could something happen with this? So, anyways, a couple of days in, my girlfriend asks me, "Hey, I haven't seen you. You haven't asked, I haven't seen you. When we leave, where you been at?" And so I told her, I said, "Oh, I've been getting a ride," and I told her who I've been getting a ride from, and I didn't say like that I liked him or that he liked me or anything like that, but I guess she could see the sparkle in my eye, and so she said, "Well, is he gay?" And that took me aback. Like, mind you, I've never had any problems with this girl in relative to that. She never misgendered me, never anything like that. But for her to ask me that just took me aback. Me being I gagged when she said that. She's like, "Is he gay?" I didn't know if they answered. I was like, "No, like what the fuck?" But anyways, so when I come back, I'm going to tell you how it went after that because it's a very interesting story and how it went. So when I come back, I will share the rest.